No surprises here, okay? It was indeed as expected. Spurs got finished off by Chelsea. It is what it is. It's the fact of life. Spurs, not a great team right now. Chelsea, a better team right now. A couple years ago, it wasn't that way. But for many years, it has been that way before that. So now we're back to normal. It's great when things rectify themselves and come in line with where they're supposed to be. You kind of understand the world better when there are constants. Chelsea are better than Spurs. It still grates me saying that. But honesty is the first step in acceptance. So I'm honest. Hey, NarendraTheComic here. Right now, we're just going to be going over the Spurs game against Chelsea, where we did indeed get whooped. We lost 3-0 on aggregate, but I will say, and I have to say this in slight defense of the boys on the pitch today, it was a markedly better performance than what shit was put out last week. Last week, we looked like an utter mess. This week, we look like an utter mess with a direction. And that's at least an improvement. We can at least build on that. But I do think the team came together better. There was more pressing done. While the finishing wasn't there and we were still rather toothless, it was better. It wasn't good, but it was better. And considering we could have been 5-0 down in the last leg, the fact we came in with a small, minuscule chance of maybe getting something from the game was a gift in and of itself. It didn't really help because we conceded in the first 20 minutes, but before that point, Spurs were kind of on the front foot, pressing very high, and if you broke down the 90 minutes overall, I would argue Spurs played better than Chelsea in this game. Yes, Chelsea won, haha, great stuff, but the performance from Spurs was decent. It could have been a lot worse, that's what I'm saying. We lost, I don't want to say this is a good thing, but you have to take what you can get. And sometimes the luck just isn't with you, no matter what you do. The rubber, the green is not going to come your way. Today was a classic example of that. 2 penalties were chalked off by VAR. Yes, it was the correct decision, but at the same time, as a football fan, you want to see those decisions go the way that they were supposed to go and not camera technology looking at them, because while neither of them were penalties, it would have really spiced up the game had Spurs scored those 2 penalties, because then it would have been 3-2. And then at the end, Harry Kane scored a goal, but then it was offside. So what can you do? You can do nothing when it's not there. When the leprechauns are not with you. So I hope we get those leprechauns back, because we had a great run with them in 2019. Maybe it might be 3-4 years. Maybe we had all the time we had and they're not coming back. But I hope they do, because we need it. We're in too much debt as a club. So you better get your gold, ginger, short asses over here on the end of a rainbow, because my guys, it's too much. It's too much. This is all over the place. My mood is swinging. I don't think I've ever been this mood heavy, bang, 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 in any video ever. But I am all over the place. Yeah, that was about it with the game. There wasn't really much else. Oh, another spectator, went down with an emergency health problem. It's becoming more and more common. I don't know what the case might be. I don't know what the pre-existing conditions might be for this guy or gal. I don't know what might have caused it or led to it. I don't know. Seems odd though. We're living in a weird world. You know, a year ago, 2 years ago, this would never happen. But this last year, there have been a lot of cases of people just falling down in the stands with random chest problems. I'm not going to fan conspiracy theorists, but at the same time, I think it's also a bad idea to just back them away like they're nothing, because sometimes they might act like they're nuts, but they get things right occasionally. It's true. So don't just belittle someone's opinion just because they might not agree with your opinion or with the mainstream opinion. Watching a game, it's almost like it doesn't get reported on anymore. It did at the beginning with the headlines. Now, I doubt this is even going to be a front pager. Probably won't even get a note on the front page. Maybe it'll be on the back page. Even then, it might not. Yep. Rather shit. And I'm not even talking about the result here. Some things are more important than it. And what happened there is, I hope the guy, gal, whoever they are, recovers, makes a full recovery, because whatever it was, took a lot of staff members and health people there to get them right before the game continued. So seems like Spurs is a hunting ground for these types of situations. Fabrice Muamba back in the day, and this season I think there's been 3 or 4 cases. Anyway, guys, If you did enjoy this video, please do like, share, comment, and subscribe to the channel down there. If you didn't, Harry Kane gonna come after you. But you shouldn't be worrying about that, because he's never on target anymore. So maybe you'll get away with one there. Yeah, you probably will. Just subscribe anyway. Now, I've been NarendraTheComic. You've been Graham. We'll see you next time. That's tomorrow if you don't know. I make a video every single day. Been doing it every day for over 1,000 days now. We ain't stopping till we get to 10,000 subscribers. So do subscribe. Pop back again tomorrow for some more quality shitty content. Because we're hashtag never not here. Just how it goes. Also bring the bakwas means nonsense in Punjabi. And we also bring that. Bring a lot. Bring a little. Do a lot. Do a little. But we do indeed bring the quality shitty content on a daily basis. So see you tomorrow. More of the same, slightly different, but essentially the very same once more. See you then. Skadoosh.